What makes a great leader? Is it charisma, intelligence, or is it something more intangible? This question has been the subject of debate and analysis for centuries. A common misconception is that leadership is all about power and authority. But let's unravel this enigma together. In reality, leadership is not about the power to rule or command. It's not about being in charge and making all the decisions. It's not about having the highest IQ or being the most charismatic person in the room. No, leadership is something more profound, more elusive. Instead, leadership is about influence. It's about inspiring others to follow your vision, to believe in your ideas, to invest in your cause. It's about fostering trust, respect, and collaboration. It's about empowering others to reach their full potential, to bring out the best in them. Take Richard Branson, for instance. He's one of the most successful entrepreneurs of our time, the founder of the Virgin Group, which controls more than 400 companies. But what makes Branson a great leader is not his business acumen or his wealth. It's not his charisma or his intelligence, though he certainly possesses both. No, what makes Branson a great leader is his influence. He has a knack for inspiring others, for getting them to buy into his vision. He leads by example, not by command. He's not afraid to take risks, to shake things up, to challenge the status quo. He fosters a culture of innovation, of creativity, of daring to be different. And most importantly, Branson understands that leadership is not about being stuck behind a desk. It's about being out there in the trenches with your team. It's about being accessible, approachable, hands-on. It's about listening and learning, about being open to new ideas, about being adaptable and flexible. So, if you're striving to be a great leader, remember this. Leadership is not about authority, it's about influence. It's not about being in charge, it's about inspiring others to follow your lead. And as Branson once said, a good leader doesn't get stuck behind a desk. Can a leader lead without understanding their followers? This rhetorical question brings us to the heart of our second scene, the empathetic leader. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, is not merely a nice-to-have trait for leaders, it is an essential ingredient for effective leadership. It's the bridge that connects leaders to their followers, allowing them to resonate with their team's hopes, dreams, and fears. But how does this trait manifest in the realm of leadership? Let's take a look at an exemplary figure who has harnessed the power of empathy to become an influential leader, Oprah Winfrey. Unarguably a household name, Oprah's journey to success was not just about her charisma or business acumen. It was her empathetic nature that made her a beacon for millions worldwide. Oprah understood the power of empathy early on in her career. She used her talk show as a platform to connect with people, often delving into personal stories that touched on universal emotions. She wasn't merely a host, she was a listener, a confidant, a friend to her audience. And it was this ability to connect on a deep, emotional level that set her apart from her contemporaries. But her empathy didn't stop at understanding people. She used her insights to influence people positively, to inspire change and growth. She created a safe space where difficult conversations could happen, where people felt seen, heard, and understood. This empathetic approach to leadership, this ability to connect and understand, helped her build a global brand, a loyal following, and a legacy that continues to inspire millions. As leaders, we can learn much from Oprah's example. Empathy is not a sign of weakness, rather it's a testament to strength, a reflection of the leader's ability to understand, connect, and influence. It's a powerful tool that can build bridges, inspire change, and create a culture of inclusivity and understanding. So, to answer the question we started with, can a leader lead without understanding their followers? The answer is a resounding no. Empathy is not an optional add-on, it's a core component of effective leadership. Empathy, as Oprah shows us, is a powerful leadership tool. What do leaders do when faced with adversity? A question that probes the heart of leadership itself. The answer? They exhibit resilience, an essential attribute that enables them to ride the waves of uncertainty and emerge stronger. Now let's take a moment to explore the intriguing narrative of a man who personified resilience, Steve Jobs. His story is a testament to the power of resilience in leadership. Jobs co-founded Apple at 21, but by 30 he was ousted from the very company he helped build. The setback was devastating, but Jobs did not let it define him. Instead, he channeled his energy into creating Next, a computer platform development company that was eventually bought by Apple. This acquisition marked the return of Jobs to Apple, and the rest, as they say, is history. Under his resilient leadership, Apple soared to new heights, introducing revolutionary products that reshaped our lives. From the iPod to the iPhone, Jobs' resilience bore fruit in the form of groundbreaking innovations. His ability to bounce back from adversity and lead Apple to unprecedented success is a testament to the power of resilience. But what does this mean for you? It means that resilience, the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties, is a core leadership skill. It's about having the tenacity to push through setbacks, to keep going when the going gets tough. It's about turning failures into learning opportunities, about seeing the silver lining in every cloud. Resilience is a muscle that can and must be trained. It requires a mindset shift, a choice to see challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities to learn and grow. It's about standing tall in the face of adversity, about having the courage to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward. So the next time you encounter a roadblock, remember Steve Jobs. Remember his resilience, his unwavering determination, his refusal to be defined by failure. And remember this, resilience is not just about surviving, it's about thriving. It's about transforming adversity into opportunity, setback into comeback. As Jobs once said, I'm convinced that about half of what separates successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance. Can a leader lead without a vision? This question drips with the essence of what it means to be a visionary leader. Vision is not just about seeing what's there, but about seeing what could be. It's about peering into the future with the eyes of possibility and daring to imagine a world that is better, brighter, and bolder than the one we know today. Take Elon Musk, for instance. This man is the epitome of a visionary leader. He looked up at the stars, saw the infinite expanse of the universe, and dared to dream of a world where humans are an interplanetary species. It was this vision that led to the birth of SpaceX, a company that has since revolutionized the space industry and continues to push the boundaries of what we consider possible. But Musk's vision doesn't stop at the stars. He looked at the Earth, saw the environmental damage wrought by fossil fuels, and dared to dream of a world powered by clean, renewable energy. This vision gave rise to Tesla, a company that has disrupted the automotive industry by making electric cars not just a viable alternative, but a desirable one. In both cases, Musk's vision was not just about seeing what could be, but about making it happen. It's about taking the road less traveled, about facing the unknown with courage and conviction. It's about inspiring others to believe in the impossible, to strive for it, and to work tirelessly towards it. So can a leader lead without a vision? Perhaps. But a leader who leads with a vision? Now that's a force to be reckoned with. Visionary leaders like Musk have the power to change the world, not just by dreaming big, but by acting on those dreams. They have the courage to challenge the status quo, to disrupt traditional industries, and to create a future that is better, brighter, and bolder than the world we know today. Vision, as Musk shows us, is not just about seeing what's there, but about seeing what could be. As we strive to be better leaders, may we all dare to see not just what is, but what could be. And may we have the courage to make it happen. So what ties all these traits together? Let's take a moment to recap what we've explored so far. We've delved into the enigmatic world of leadership, dissected empathy, resilience, and vision as essential traits of a leader. But there's one key element that weaves all these traits together, and that's influence. Influence, dear listeners, is what makes a leader truly exceptional. It's not about the authority they hold or the power they wield. True leadership is the capacity to influence others through the combined power of charisma, empathy, resilience, and vision. Imagine a charismatic person who can command a room with their presence, yet they're empathetic enough to understand the emotions and needs of others. This is a leader who can connect with people on a deep personal level, making them feel valued and heard. Now, add resilience to the mix. This leader doesn't buckle under pressure or adversity. Instead, they remain steadfast, providing a safe harbor for their team during stormy times. They demonstrate that it's okay to falter, but it's never okay to give up. Finally, envision this leader with a clear and compelling vision. They're not just focused on the present, but are always looking forward to the future. They paint a vivid picture of what lies ahead, igniting a spark of excitement and motivation in those around them. But remember, influence isn't about manipulation. It's about inspiring others to follow your lead willingly, not because they have to, but because they want to. It's about empowering others to reach their full potential, to step out of their comfort zones and achieve greatness. This, dear listeners, is the power of influence. It's about leading by example, showing others the way forward, and inspiring them to be the best they can be. Remember, a great leader influences, not commands. They inspire, not intimidate, and they empower, not control.